Lights, camera, review.
The Bear Season 3 was served to Hulu in 2024. Now that The Bear is open, the employees struggle to keep things running. Carmy is persistent to make his restaurant successful, but learns about a looming review that could affect everything. I am a big fan of The Bear, but Season 3 wasn't served to prime expectations. It was missing important ingredients. Season 3 spends too much time on flashbacks, redundant jokes, and repetitive storylines instead of developing the main plot. Let's start with the first episode, a debate that has fired up feedback. We already know that Carmy, played by Jeremy Allen White, is an excellent chef who has gone to great lengths to be the best. This episode is a repetitive kaleidoscope of cooking scenes and flashbacks. This episode would have benefited more by exploring Marcus's arc, especially in his grief. Jeremy Allen White's performance is the usual hot-headed and on-edge chef who barks orders. The Carmen who I want this series to explore more of is the person we saw in the last episode. White's emotional performance was excellent. It was his best acting. Io Edeberry is wonderful as Sydney. We needed more focus on her storyline. She's caught in the middle of the drama at the restaurant. Things are getting real by the end with a critical decision. The rest of the supporting characters are not included enough in the meal. Richie's growth is huge, played by Evan Moss-Bachrach. Carmy and Richie are in a constant battle, having an F-bomb war in episode 2. But then, they ignore each other for the rest of the season. We're missing their dynamic. Somebody ordered too many scenes involving the Facts, played by Maddie Matheson and Ricky Staffier. They're good comedic levity in the show's darkest moments, but eventually, their scenes become filler. I can't believe they showed up to an important family event instead of Carmen. Similar to the last season, there are a few cameos. John Cena's cameo as Sammy Fack didn't make sense. Christopher Zucchero, David Zayas, Josh Hartnett, Will Poulter, Joel McHale, and a couple of real-life chefs have small roles. I adore Olivia Colman's role as Chef Terry. She always brings remarkable depth to any role. Napkins is the best episode of the season. Directed by Io Edeberry, Tina's job search, played by Lisa Colon Zayas, is the most relatable storyline. I watched this episode while on the treadmill, and I was surprised that Tina and Mikey's conversation was 20 minutes. This conversation was directed well, both by the actors and the writing team. Why is Season 3 serving meals from the past over creating new recipes? It overloads the plate with too much or not enough proportions. For example, ice chips could have been a shorter episode. It's a heartwarming episode between Natalie and Donna, played by Abby Elliott and Jamie Lee Curtis, but like most storylines, it becomes repetitive. Only 2 episodes concentrated on the new restaurant. That's what the series is all about. I liked episode 3's Doors. It's a stress-inducing time as characters prepare and blunder meals while arguing. In my research, someone mentioned that Season 3 is meant to feel stuck. Was this restaurant a good idea? Is it what Carmy wanted, or was that all a childhood dream? My theory for Season 4 is that everyone will go in a different direction. Overall, The Bear's 3rd season was not its finest. The acting is amazing, along with the storyline and cinematography. If you have not seen The Bear, I highly recommend that you binge this captivating series. If you were to change Season 3, what ideas do you have? Exiting the kitchen and returning to high school, wear your best pink, as I'll be talking about the 2004 Mean Girls. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.